welcome your graduating class tonight. The big man himself, the big man of comedy. Here he is, the one, the only. Mark, where are you? He only goes by one name because he's also wanted in 3 counties. Mark!
How you people doing today? I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm an ugly man, and Melanie, I can't wait till after the show. After the show. How y'all doing? I got my older brother here from DC. You know, I was the first person he brought down here. And looking at him, I was thinking, man, how stressful it was growing up in the household with him. I got 2 older brothers, and I just remember, it's not the stress that you think about to be a good athlete or be a good, student, but I just remember my mom saying to me, why can't you be more like your brother? Why can't you be like your older brother? I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? I'm the captain of the football team and I'm a valedictorian. She's like, yeah, but you got a little dick. It's crazy, man. I mean, my mom would always tell the story of how we got our nicknames. She'd be like, when your brothers were born, the doctors thought it was twins because it looked like they had 2 umbilical cords. My brother's nickname is Mandingo. I'm on the phone right now. Hey, Crane. It's Anaconda. But when I was born, they called me? They called me Ruth. Because my dad was like, he's like the daughter we never had. I mean, growing up, there's a lot of pressure. I remember when the neighborhood girls would come over, with smiles on their face, and like, okay, man, Diggy and Anaconda come out and play. We want to play double dutch. Whatever. But we had 2 sisters in our neighborhood, Keisha and Tammy. They were talented. They did a double dutch with no hands. I remember my brother, I just look at him, I say, thank you, man. He actually gave me my first condom. He told me, you'll never know when you need to use this. I actually used it on the church camping trip. Oh. Hey,
going to hell, man.
Hey, I'm warming up for you. I'm going to hell, but it ain't for this. But what happened was, I used it as a 4-man tent. What are you thinking about, man? My brother actually also gave me my first advice when dealing with women. They're like, he's like, Mark, you know what? When you put it into a girl, make sure they feel it in their stomach. I'm like, Junior, man, I'm not hung like you, man. I remember one time I walked in on him. It was like being in a Kenny Rogers roaster. The woman looked like she was on a rotisserie. I was like, well, being the younger brother that I am, I listened to his advice. I was like, it went well at first, I put it in, I slapped her in the stomach, They got me in a lot of trouble over there, you know what I mean? Oh man, it's crazy. I can remember lines, man. Doing good. Thank you. But I remember one time, I hate to say this to you, this is my time for confession. I actually tried to make a move on one of your girls, man, when you're outside playing double dutch. I was playing video games. I was like, Gwen, man, give me a chance. Come on. She's like, all right, let me see what you got. I did what I did, just manned up because I knew I couldn't live up to my older brothers. And I just remember the look on her face. She was like, oh, that's so cute. 27 inches. 27 inches is good when you're playing video games, but that's your brothers. When you're entertaining guests, you need a big screen. But I'm with this, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm sorry I didn't start this off correctly, but I'm nervous. I mean, these guys before me, I feel like it's so much better than me, and I'm nervous. I have an unconventional way of dealing with my nervous energy. See, I'm a chronic masturbator. It's true. I masturbate in the morning, at night, in the shower, anyone jerk at work. Try it at home, please. You might get you arrested. But some weird things have been happening. I don't know about you guys, but any guys have like really fine family members? Good looking? All right, maybe it's just me. I'll admit it, I ain't scared. Sometimes my family members jump into my fantasies. Can't do anything about it. My aunts, cousins, my uncles. It's only one time. But I hate to tell you this. You guys, don't laugh at this, please. But my mom actually jumped into my fantasy once again. Going to hell, man. I gotta make sure they turn up the heat. That's why I gotta make sure they turn up the heat. But my mom jumped in, I didn't know what to do. I was like, come on, man, am I this sick?
No, your mom's hot.
Thank you. But I mean, on that line, I pretended to be my dad, and I did it. That's disgusting. No, that's not funny. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. That did not happen. What actually happened is I pretended to be my mom being done by my dad. Thank you. You gonna be with me? Beers, all right. But I'm dating this girl now. I mean, she loves me for who I am. She doesn't mind that I'm not like my older brothers, But she says the dumbest things. You ever know someone that just says the dumbest things? It just kills me, yo. Kills me. She said to me, Mark, I'm a virgin because the first time didn't count. I was like, the first time didn't count? Does that work anywhere else? I mean, could I be on trial for murder and be like, first time didn't count? But man, you gotta come up to the class. You get 250 from this man right here. But the worst one I heard, this is my last one. The worst one I heard was, I'm sure you heard this radio ad, it's the HIV hotline, where the guy calls in and he's like, I think I might have contracted HIV because I had homosexual sex. I'm not gay or anything. I'm like, dude, you have gay sex. You're homosexual. There's nothing wrong with it. Just admit it. But the thing that really pisses me off about that ad is that when I made the call, promise me it would be confidential.